Good evening, this is Chris Baird on Radio Trent, and you're listening to an onstage presentation featuring Trapeze. And here in the studio we've got the drummer, that's Dave Holland. At the moment you're in the middle of finding a new record deal. You're not with Warner Brothers anymore.
That's right, yeah. We talked to, well, we did, our manager talked to Warner Brothers, and, because we haven't been happy with things, the last, 12 months or so. From not just from the record company's point of view, from several different points of view. But we talked with Warner Brothers, and they said that they were prepared to let us go if we wanted to get a new deal. We can in fact go back to them and talk to them if we want to, which is nice situation really. So we're just looking for the right kind of deal for the band. Don't think we've ever actually had the right kind of deal, record deal.
What do you see as your ideal label to appear on it?
I don't know, because I don't think it really matters what record label you're on, providing you've got somebody in that record company that believes in the band. Obviously they've got to have their side of it together, the distribution and the promotion and that kind of thing. Providing that's there, I don't really think it matters what label you're on. Yeah,
because I should imagine a lot of people think there's prestige by being on Warner Brothers Records, but if you were with a smaller company, you probably would get looked after a lot better.
Yeah, that sometimes does happen. It's not always the case, but it does happen sometimes, with some artists. It just depends, I really do believe it's all down to having somebody in the record company that believes in you, and what you're doing. And then they try a bit harder,
Let's talk about the following, because certainly you do spend quite a bit of time in the East Midlands.
Yeah.
Where would you say up and down the country your following is the strongest?
Well, this is a pretty good area, obviously. The West Midlands is a good area. Wales, we used to do a lot of work in Wales. It's... We haven't done any for a while in Wales. I don't know why. There must be some reason. London's pretty good now. We did quite a few London dates with the with the 4-piece band. Before this was, of course, before me and Mel did the Blue Jays thing, with Justin Hayward and John Lodge. So that's what took a great lump out of Trapeze, really. Before that, when we were a 4-piece, with Pete Wright and Rob Kendrick, we did quite a few gigs in London, and we was building up, quite a good following in London. Of course, then the break sort of knocked that on the head. With the new guy, Pete Golby, we've now done like 3-4 London gigs, I think, and the reception's been fantastic. Great. So we're doing some more. We're doing a roundhouse pretty soon.